square, so you cannot call it a long square.
Yeah. You know what the fuck I mean, man.
But you cannot call it a long square. That is conceptually incorrect.
I do not give a shit what you think I can or can't call it. But you know what I fucking mean, and you've been leading me on this whole fucking time.
No, because I've not been leading you on, because to call it a
How
long
do you
square
not get it?
is an
What I'm trying to
oxymoron.
say.
It is not possible.
Ugh. I don't mean like at the time the square is lengthened. It is.
So then you just call it a rectangle. Why would you say a rectangle is a long square when it's just a rectangle?
Because imagine, you got like a square, you stretch it.
It's a rectangle.
Now it's a
It
rectangle.
is no longer
That's
a
what
square.
I'm fucking saying.
So it cannot
That's
be.
what I'm saying, bro.
There's no such thing as a long square. We're gonna. I'm gonna put a square on the screen. All right.
All right, lengthen, stretch that shit out, like making two of the sides longer than the other.
Yeah. No,
you will find a
look.
rectangle.
Here we go. Right. Here we new canvas.
I'm not looking
right.
at your stream.
Look at the stream, goofy shuck bitch.
No, I refuse to listen to your end of the story. Because you're wrong.
I refuse to see facts and logic.
I'm right. It's always been that way. I'm never wrong. I'm like perpetually correct. Well, you had a rectangle for a second there.
We have a square, right? It's not exactly a square. Now,
well, no shit, dumbass.
Now here we go, right?
Not what I meant. Not what I meant.
No, look, right? Now I can do this. Actually, no, it's moving that in a ratio.
No, you're just squarifying it right now. You're like making it a bigger square than the original square.
Shut up.
Oh, we rectangle filled now.
Look, see, we're a rectangle, right? This is no longer a square. As soon as I unevened it, it's not a long square. Now shut up and listen. All right? Now we're going to go back to the square, right? This is what a long square is. It is moving, actually.
That is no longer a square.
This is what a long square is. It is when I move it proportionally like this. This is the square getting longer. It is not a rectangle. It stays a square.
No, that's a rectangle. The left and right sides are higher than the bottom.
No, they are even.
No, they're not.
They're all even.
They're even.
No, they're not.
It is moving proportionally because that is how you lengthen a square.
No, I think. You mean. No, that's just increasing the size of the square. That's like.
It is also growing in length, moron.
That is increasing the area of the square.
As well as growing the length.
Right,
the length still grows.
Grab the right side of that. Grab the right side of that and extend it. That's what I meant by,
Yes, that's the first thing I did. But the moment I move this even slightly this way, it is no longer a square.
That's what I mean, You're elongating the square into a rectangle.
But you can't say it is a longer square because it is no longer a square. A longer square stays proportional. You are elongating it into a rectangle.
That's my fucking point.
Then you can't call it a longer square.
Well, you make a square longer, you get a rectangle.
Yes. Okay.
That is true. But you cannot say. But you were defending that a rectangle is a longer square.
No, I don't know what the fuck you've been saying this whole time, dog.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I'm gonna murder you. I want to strangle you to death.
This is like the dumbass semantic bullshit. Like, we are focusing on the fine print here. Like, you lengthen a fucking square, you get a rectangle. That's my point this whole time.
Which is true, and I've said that's true repeatedly.
While saying I was wrong for what I originally said, which was true.
That's enough.
I have been saying there's no such thing as a longer square.
Yeah, no shit. Because the long square is a rectangle.
You have just changed what you were saying to what I'm saying, so fine.
Well, synonyms exist, a long square might not exist, but a long square is technically a rectangle.
No, because there's no such thing as a long square.
Well, there's no such thing as Dracula, is there? But you know, that story gets told time and time again.
Great. Fantastic.
You know,
I'm glad you can read, because I was doubting it for a little bit.
Again. But you know, like if I get a long square, that ain't a square no more. It's a rectangle.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. We are running in circles.
Oh my god.
No thanks to either of us, to be honest. But
entirely thanks to you.
Thanks to you, bitch.
I said one thing this entire time,
yeah,
and I will kill you.
Why you link to that square, pussy? Shut up.
What did you say? Buy a link to the square?
No. Why don't you go lengthen that square in your art, huh, pussy? Square lengthen and looking ass. Yeah, that's called a rectangle, pussy. Shut up.
Yes.
Oh God, for real. That's what I've been saying, for real. No cap.
So Paradox, you have a new YouTube video.
Yeah, the
Yep.
state of squares.
The state of squares.
I hate you, Jim.